It is December 31st, 2024, and as I recollect, recalibrate, just accept everything that has happened to me regarding this year, I notice just, it's just crazy and baffling that this is just another year that I gotten to live in. I don't know what to say about it. It's not like, oh, I'm sad or I'm shocked, I'm surprised. I don't know how to feel that I'm living in another year. This was a crazy year. This was hectic. It was all everywhere. Everybody divided into something where they feel as if they fit in. Everything where people have gotten to the point of murder or just bickering and chaos. It felt very divided. And yes, it's probably just another year. It may be just something else out of the ordinary for people, and especially for people who have lived longer in this lifetime, in this world, this planet. It may be nothing. It may just not mean anything to people. But with everything that's gone on within myself and within my surroundings, and how a lot of things have affected a lot of people I know and a lot of people I live with, and how it works and everything, I don't know what to say about mostly this year. But this is mostly just me telling myself in the future. Because keep in mind, as a 17-year-old, this is my only year technically of childhood. I'm gonna have a bit of, me being 17 for a while, but until then the month kicks in, it's no more get out of jail free card or whatever, it's no more like I have time. It's more it's time, it's no more I have to recollect myself and figure myself out. This is the moment where it has to happen, not that, oh, I have to take action at this moment, because obviously when you're freshly 18, not everything's just gonna be like, all right, you're going to college immediately. Oh, all right, alcohol. It's not everything's gonna happen the moment you turn 18, but everything changes the moment you're 18. That's what I'm fully aware of, Everything is really, really, it's gonna be entirely different than how it is right now. I'm gonna be probably a little more stressed out. I'm not predicting that I'm gonna be the most stressed out ever, because I don't know, there's been moments even past or currently that I'm just I don't know what's gonna top this. There's probably gonna be things that are gonna be difficult, but knowing me, there'll be a time where I'll have to overcome it in my own way. And even then, it has to be where, I don't get emotional damage from things or moments. I get emotional damage from people mostly. If I'm betrayed, or I'm hit. I don't know. It's just if I'm emotionally struck, and that's what'll get worse. But I don't know. This is just me telling my 18-year-old self, my older self, don't be afraid to look back. Hell, this video that's probably gonna be looked at, it's probably gonna be laughed at by me. I'm probably gonna hate looking at myself or hearing myself in how I speak, how I talk, or how I view certain aspects of projects and everything. Because I want to work on something, and then all of a sudden I just regret it and everything. And that's just me naturally, and that's the importance of adapting and the importance of changing. You're not always gonna like your past self. And that's a good thing, because that literally shows you're improving. Who knows, I'm probably gonna get older, and I'm probably gonna live up my dream or not. And even then, if I'm not living up to my dream, you have no right to make fun of me. You have no right to talk. No right at all. But if I'm living the high life, or I'm getting to where I want to be, then yeah, because I want to, I made a video about it on the channel. I want to be a filmmaker. I already know my dream. I already know who I want to be. I know where I want to reach. And my own self knows that if I'm not gonna at least be a filmmaker, I know the level I want to reach when it comes to my status and where I want to be at. I want to be in the art art area, you know? Filming, photography, acting, freaking art itself. I want to be in that aspect where I know that I made my imagination, my emotions put out to my projects, you know? That's my main goal. That I want my emotions, my head, my everything to be put out within projects that I worked on. Whether it's photography, whether it's film, whether it's a canvas, whether it's just an art project related, anything it is, as long as if it's something that I'm proud of, that I felt like I made a great representation of what I needed to do, I am satisfied. I am fulfilled. And that's what I need in life. And I want my older self to know that do not be afraid to look back and see what you wanted your entire life. What you've always craved for. And this can go for everybody else. This doesn't have to just be me. It's not just like, oh, don't give up. Because obviously, don't give up. There's going to be outcomes and there's going to be things that are going to try to stop you. Don't feel like there's something that has to stop you, you know? Don't feel like there's just going to be the moment where you just can't do it. Because there's moments where I feel like I can't make movies. I can't make films. I need this and that. Don't stop yourself. You need to do it. You need to keep going. Yes, you are going to have outcomes. You're going to have breaks. You're going to have moments where you feel like you can't, but you can. Just don't stop. That's the hardest part. The hardest part is just keep doing it. That's the hardest part. And you got to challenge yourself to keep doing that. And that's technically my New Year's resolution. I just don't want to stop doing that. Giving up on my dream. Giving up on what I just said. Like, just working on myself to show my emotions into my creative work. If I stopped that, then I'd be repelled. I'd be ashamed. You know, I just feel like I didn't accomplish anything. You know, I think that's just another thing I'm probably afraid of, is that when 2025 hits and then I'm halfway through the mark of like, all right, I'm going through my childhood. You know, I'm doing all this stuff at 17, but then 18 kicks in, and I'm gonna slow down a bit and be a little busy and stop doing that. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna get used to that spot where I stop doing that, you know? And, you know, I think it's just like, I don't want to just step away from like everything else that revolves me getting better. Cause like, what, like I don't know. I just don't want that. I don't know. It's just an indescribable feeling. So like, I just want my older self to know that there's no fear when it comes to jumping into what you need to do. There should not be a moment where I should stop, at least. There should be moments where I get discouraged, sure, but I really shouldn't stop. And I don't want to. So for at least this year, I want to try. I want to try getting back in, like, I want to make stuff, you know? Like, when I did the I Love Film video, that was just me being like, okay, I want to see what I can do from the power of my editing and what I can put out. And that was through my phone, and that was easy, but like, that was the part where I was just like, man, I want to do something where I get comfortable at least. And that's where I made like a couple videos, like the Loewe video, the other stuff, like that's where I got comfortable just for a bit. And I was like, you know, I want to make something, you know, whether it's a comedy skit, I don't know, like just an actual film, I don't know, I just want to make something. And I feel like I should start this year, because I haven't done so. Plus with my photography work, I literally haven't started uploading my portfolio and everything, which I should do, just in case. Just in case, you know. I talked about what I at least want to do. I want to start a creative medium, and I want to do it either through photography, you know, I just want to start that. But it's like, I want to at least start my biggest passion, and that was movies. I want to start making movies, films, and all that jazz. I want to get used to that stuff, because like, there's going to be a moment where, you know, I'm going to step into the film world. I'm going to step into the world of cinematography. And if I have no background, no medium, no any feeling towards what it's like to put yourself in a camera and reenact the scenes that you put in your head, and I have no idea what that's like, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta go through feeling, then I don't know. That's just dumb on my part. You know, I just feel like that's dumb on my part, and that's very regrettable to what I'm gonna do in the future. So I want to start stepping into that zone. I want to step in to what I have to do. I want to get into that. So hopefully this new year, this new me gets to really start into that. If anything, I could make the goal like Joel. I like my glazing video of Joel Harvard. I could copycat him and be like, you know, not one a month, maybe. I don't know. Maybe one a month. Just so I can be like, you know, I have enough time, like fit into my schedule, you know, I can have enough time to do something. But either one a month, one a week, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to figure out a good day to start that, because I definitely want to get into it. It won't be movies, but it's gonna be something where I give an example of like my creative work, what's in my head. It's probably gonna be mostly skits. That's what I'm predicting, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But 2025. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know which song to do. To what acquaintance be for